And what's up, everybody? Welcome back for another Salcedo Clan video. I'm very excited, guys. I know I've been gone for a while, but I've been working on a lot of what ifs. So for the next week, every single day on 11 to 12 a.m., I will be posting a what if. Now, this is going to be what if Deku had a flying quirk, inspiration from SSJ Rock. Right, Kage, go check him out on YouTube. So let's get right into it. So first we need to talk about how Deku would get his quirk. Let's just say he's 4 years old. He hasn't got his quirk yet, but everybody in his class has. He was best friends with Bakugo at this time, so let's just say that they were hanging out. They were walking on a cliffy bridge as Deku would trip and fall. He would go tumbling to the ground as Bakugo would look scared and wondering if Deku was gonna die. Deku would close his eyes as he would see the cement floor getting closer by the second. But for some reason, he wouldn't get hit. He didn't feel any pain or nothing. Deku was confused as he would open one eye, scared, wondering if he was dead, when he would realize he was hovering over the cement. He was scared at first, screaming as he would float through the air. When Bakugo would say, "Deku, are you okay?" Deku wouldn't know what to do, but he would push his arms out as he would start to float up to the bridge, as he would make eye contact with Bakugo as he was land. He would say, "Kachan, did I just get my quirk?" Bakugo would laugh, saying, "Yeah, I guess you did, but it's still not as cool as mine," as Deku would scream in amazement. Let's skip over to middle school now. Now, Bakugo would still kind of bully Deku because even though they were still friends in the anime, Bakugo did get cocky and he always thought that he was the best, and he never really wanted Deku to understand that he could be someone great, so he always bullied him. Now, obviously Deku doesn't get as bullied as he was in the anime since he does have a quirk, but he's still intimidated by Bakugo. So one of these days, Deku would be writing down on his notebook about the most recent fight with All Might, when Bakugo would pick up his book saying, "Look, Deku, you're not going to be a good hero. All you can do is fly, and you can't even go past 20 miles an hour. Let's be serious here. You don't even have a good quirk," as Bakugo would explode his notebook, throwing it outside the window. Deku would push him aside, this time not being that scared of him, but still kind of intimidated. He would jump out the window, catching his book in midair, as he would float down to the ground. He would be really mad as he would storm off home. He would start to fly as he would go even faster than he had before, reaching 40 miles an hour. As he was flying so fast, he would fly into the sludge thing. He didn't know what it was, but it was starting to wrap around his whole entire body. He would try to fly away, but he was stuck. He didn't know what was happening, but before he can realize what was happening, he couldn't breathe. He would try to fly away, but nothing would work when he would hear a voice. It was the sludge around him. It was some sort of person's voice. He would say, "A flying quirk, wow. Now no one's gonna be able to try to catch me. Thanks, kid. Finally, I can get away from that All Might." As Deku would be surprised, saying, "All Might? He's here?" But he would have more things to worry about as he would feel his oxygen losing his breath as he would choke on the slime. He wouldn't know what was happening as he would close his eyes when he would hear a familiar voice saying, "Smash!" The sludge villain would be ripped apart of him, sending Deku flying. But Deku would luckily catch himself in the mid-air as he would float down. He would catch his breath on the floor, spitting out some slime as Ame would say, "Whoa, kid, are you okay? You didn't get hurt, did you?" As Deku would say, "No, I was luckily able to catch myself," as he would realize who he was talking to. He would freak out, saying, "Oh my, can you sign my notebook?" All Might would smile, saying, "Yes, of course, child," as he would sign his notebooks, picking up some sludge and some empty Coke bottles. He would say, "Well, now I'm off," as he would jump into the air, blasting away, sending a big air gust to Deku's face. When Deku would say, "Wait, no, I need to ask you a question," as Deku would say, "He's too far now, I'll never be able to catch up with him, but this is my only chance." Deku would build up as much pressure into his feet as he can, as he would blast off into the air, going 50 miles an hour. He would zoom by All Might, making All Might land on a nearby roof. Deku would realize how fast he was going when he would turn around, landing right next to All Might. All Might would say, "Kid, that was very dangerous. You don't have a license to use your quirk. You know, you can get into a lot of trouble like that." Deku would say, I know, I'm so sorry, but ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to ask you this question. Do you think I could become a hero even with a simple flying quirk like mine?" All Might would say, "Kid, from what you just showed, that wasn't too simple," as Deku would realize how fast he was really going. He would say, "Oh yeah, I've only been able to go 20 miles an hour, but that was at least 50. All Might would say, as he would cough, he would say, I need to go," as he would start to run away, but he would stop dead in his tracks as smoke would surround him. Deku would be looking at his hands, not even noticing All Might. He would think to himself, "Can I improve my quirk?" When he would say, "All Might, I have a question for you," as he would look up, seeing a skinny skeleton of a man. Deku would be freaked out, saying, "Oh, All Might, this isn't you." All Might would say, "I can assure you this is me. And for your question, I think you can make a pretty mediocre hero. No offense, I'm being straight up." As Deku's eyes would go wide, saying, "What?" All Might would say, "Now, you gotta keep this a secret, okay? I'm kind of in a rush. I can't have everybody knowing about my secret. You got that, kid?" As Izuku would say, "Yeah, your secret's safe with me." All Might would walk away as Deku would jump off the roof, floating away. As All Might would go down the stairs, he would hear a big explosion as he would look off to the distance of smoke. He would try to say, "Wait, what? Another villain?" when he would realize that the Coke bottles in his shorts were gone. He would think, "When that kid blasted off in front of me, the wind pressure must have knocked them out of my shorts. Damn!" As he would run down the stairs, chasing to the nearest smoke, Izuku would be flying down. Kind of sad, he would land, walking away when he would see smoke. He would remember that All Might said he could be a sidekick. Maybe he could help, as Izuku would blast off to the fight. As he would make a quick, sharp turn, he would remember All Might's words saying, "mediocre sidekick." He would stop, just landing, walking away pretty slow. When he would hear a scream, it sounded all too familiar. It was his classmate, Kachan. As he would blast off to the site, he would see that no one was helping Kachan. He didn't know what to do. Maybe he should intervene, but that was illegal, Deku would say. But he couldn't just sit there. As he would see there was no pro heroes, he would blast off to the sludge villain. And this is where I'm going to end off part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. New What If tomorrow at 12:30 a.m. Be ready for it, guys. This has been Salcedo Clan, and I am out. Peace.